Let's go to Aldi so we can be robbed of all of our money to buy food for our children that they will then complain about. I'm of course joking. I love Aldi. Does anybody else have a pair of shoes that they keep in the car solely for driving in? Because I can't drive in flip-flops and I can't drive bare feet, so I always keep a pair of shoes in the car to drive in. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I am coming to Aldi, as you may have already guessed. It's my food shopping day. It's Tuesday the 11th of July, and yeah, I'm going to come to Aldi. I'm only going to Aldi today just because I want to simplify things today and get everything I can from one supermarket if possible. Sorry, I'm just very aware that I've got people pulling up next to me and I probably look like a mad woman talking to my phone, but they wouldn't be wrong if that was the assumption they were to make. So before I forget, there was a couple of things I wanted to tell you about the kids, and mainly Zach, that he's done recently that have just made me like proud mummy moment. So I think it was the other week, he's 10 if anybody doesn't know. The other week we were getting ready for school and Lily was on the toilet and she needed me to help her, and I was like, okay darling, hold on, I'm just finishing my hair, wait there, I'll be there in a second. And I finished my hair and I went over and I could hear them talking. I went, what's wrong? And Zach said, oh, nothing, I'm just wiping Lily's bum for her. And I was like, oh wow, oh bless you, what a lovely grown-up thing to do. Like, I would never expect in a million years of a 10-year-old boy to wipe his little sister's bum for her because mummy was busy. Like, what a lovely thing for him to do. So grown up. And then my niece went away to Calshot recently, and which is like a school trip thing away, like a weekend residential thing that they went to. And Zach went last year and he was on the phone to her in the morning before she went, because like she's never really been away from home before and she's quite a mummy's girl. And I overheard him saying to her, Ariana, have a best weekend, remember you can do anything, have faith in yourself and be brave. And I thought, oh, what a lovely thing for him to say to her, like that's so sweet. So there were just a couple of things that, like, I just thought while I was driving here, I want to let people know like what a lovely boy he is, because sometimes his behaviour can be challenging, but because of his age, because he's 10 and he's getting to that age now where I guess like hormones and things are going to start to ramp up, aren't they? Let me know in the comments if you have a similar age child and you're finding like challenging behaviour with a 10-year-old. But then also because sometimes because of his ADHD we can have challenging behaviour as well. And I just feel like when he is doing something amazing that I need to shout out about it, and I need to like also make the effort to tell him about it, because you know, we need to make sure that we praise our children for the good things they do and when we're really proud of them, rather than just telling them when we're not happy with them and like correcting their bad behaviour. So yeah, anyway, that's the little thing I just wanted to let you all know. Yeah, before I got out the car and forgot basically. So I'm going to go do my food shopping at Aldi. I'm going to try and do it on as much of a budget as possible, but you know, we'll see. It's like everything's going up in price, isn't it? So we can only do what we can do, which is our best, which I always try to do. So let's go, and then I'll show you what I've got when I get home, and I'll go through my meal plan with you. Oh, and that's the other thing I was going to say, is I have done my meal plan based on things that I've got at home, because we're going away in like 10 days time and I don't want loads of stuff left in the cupboards and the fridge, and I also don't want to keep buying things and not using like what we've got up in the freezer. So I'm not buying any meat this week apart from some frozen sausages and obviously like sandwich meat, but all the dinners that I've got are largely ingredients that I already have at home. So I've done like cupboard shopping first to see what I can make, and then I'm buying stuff that I need. So yeah, let's go. And if you haven't already subscribed and you're new around here, I'd love it if you would click that subscribe button. Obviously maybe wait until you've seen the video. You might be watching me for the first time and not know if you want to subscribe to my channel yet or not. But if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe, turn the notification bell on, I always have trouble with that word, and hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Right, now we are going to go. Well, they've got blueberries in their super, is it Super 6? Yeah, Super 6. So I'm going to grab some blueberries. It wasn't on my list this week, but I really love blueberries. Oh, and they've got baby cucumbers, and we all know that Charlie loves baby cucumbers. What else have they got? Mangoes. I don't actually like mangoes. Pink Lady apples for $1.69. Might get some of those. Let's see what the Braeburn apple. Oh, no one wants that one. Thank you very much. My kids love Pink Lady apples because my mum buys them. They call them Nonna apples. Let's get some mini easy peelers this week. The grapes will come down in price by 10p. Do 2 of those. Those apples look nice, and they are $1.59. The Braeburn apples that I normally get, they don't like that up to much. So these ones look really nice, so I'm going to give these a go. I've got quite a lot of salad on the menu this week, so I'm going to grab 2 of these. Iceberg lettuce, oh, not that one. Iceberg lettuce is my favourite kind of lettuce. Oh, I've just seen this. And that looks really nice. If we were to make homemade chips or wedges or something, I'm going to get some of that. I'm going to get some chicken, 18th of July, and ham. Realised that the pack of Pink Lady apples that I bought, one of them is all yucky and mouldy. So I'm going to go and change that now and then go home. I'm home. I'm going to have to make this quite brief because I think I'm getting a migraine. I can't see properly. Like I can only see like half of things. So like I'm looking at kitchen towel right now and I can only see half the K. And I'm starting to get a little bit of pain here. So I think I'm getting a migraine. I've just chugged 2 pints of water. So I don't know. I'll find out by the end of this food haul whether I am getting one. But if I know myself, which I think I do, I think I'm getting a migraine, which is just marvellous because Lily's meant to be having 2 friends come over for a play date after school. So I might need to rearrange that. Oh, God. Yeah, marvellous. But yeah, let's just get into the haul. So I'll start over here. I've got 16 thick pork sausages, or 6 thick orc sages, as I can read this as, with my eyes going funny. I'm so glad that I'm at home and I haven't got to drive. And these are really good for breakfasts for the kids or a quick dinner. Because you're probably getting bored of me saying this now, but I'm trying to up their protein, especially in the morning. And sausages are a good way of doing that. I also bought some hash browns because whilst Charlie doesn't like any form of potato, I don't know whether he might like hash browns. And I think Zach does like hash browns. I like a cheeky hash brown every now and then. I think Gareth does too. So they'll be quite good to do like on a weekend with a breakfast or a lunch where I do like eggs and something, hash browns, whatever. They've got dextrose in them, which, I mean, everything else is fairly good on the ingredients, apart from the dextrose. But, I mean, they're not going to eat them very often. Like, these will last for a while, I imagine, unless, like, they decide that they're their next new favourite thing. They want to eat them all the time. We'll see. But anyway, I bought those just to stick in the freezer. And then my other frozen thing I've got are these whirls, which are like dupes of Twisters, and these are really, really nice, and there's nothing bad in them. Like, there's no artificial flavours, colourings, there's no sweetener in them. There are diglycerides in them, which is an emulsifier, which is in like every single ice cream. But these are super delicious, and they're only 46 calories per lolly. I was going to get 2 packs, but I am trying to do this on as much of a budget as possible. And the kids have got rocket lollies. And while they do like rocket lollies, if they've got these, they won't eat the rocket lollies. So I'm going to quickly put these 3 things in the freezer and then move on to the rest of it. Okay, so next up is the Al Cafe Intenso Barista. I haven't had to buy Gareth any coffee for a while because at work there was like a tin of Kenko Millicano that someone left behind in the room. So I bought that home for him, and he's almost out of that now. So I've had to buy him one of those. I am doing a couple of chilies next week. So I needed some chopped tomatoes because I've only got one left in the cupboard, and I've only got one passata left in the cupboard. So I bought a passata as well. I bought a tin of baked beans because they're good for having for Zach, really. He's the main one that eats them with like dinners or for breakfast and things, beans on toast or whatever, beans and sausages, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw this, which I thought was nice, peri-peri salt. Didn't check the ingredients in it. Yeah, no, that's all right. And it's vegan. And I thought that would be good if I'm making homemade wedges or chips for me and Gareth, because, my kids won't eat homemade chips or homemade potato wedges. Don't ask me why, but they also won't eat oven chips. I don't know. They will eat chips at a restaurant or at McDonald's, obviously. But I thought that'd be nice for me and Gareth to have sometimes. And then I've also picked up another ketchup because I've just opened the one I got from Tesco, which is like a big one, which is amazing value. But I figured I better have a backup one in the cupboard for when they run out of it. I bought a thing of sugar because I've got to use all of these bananas that I bought last week. There's like a bunch and a bit left, because what happened was I bought 2 bunches of bananas, and then when I was eating a banana there was something hard in it, and I don't think it was anything nasty, it was just like a malfunctioning banana, but it kind of put me off them, so I haven't eaten them much this week, and I don't know, and that's really silly because I'm a grown up, but it's something about the texture of bananas. I'm not usually a massive fan of them, and then I went through a phase of really liking them, and then that has put me off them. But I'm going to make some banana bread and give that to the children as well in their lunches and things, so they will not go to waste. But I needed some more sugar to do that, basically. Very long-winded way of saying I bought sugar. And then I'm going to be doing pork chops and macaroni and cheese one night for dinner, which me and Gareth will eat the whole of that meal. The children will only eat the pork chop bit of that meal, and possibly the vegetables, but probably not, because it's going to be broccoli and cauliflower. So I'll have to alter that a little bit, but I'm not eating boring food just because my kids don't like it. So I bought some macaroni to do that. Also, I only ever buy the basic spaghetti and penne pasta. It is nice sometimes to mix it up with some different types of pasta shapes, I think. I bought some basmati rice because we're running low. And this is the most expensive kind of rice. And I don't want to buy the most expensive kind of rice, but I do think it is superior to just long grain white rice. I do prefer the taste of it and the texture, and we don't buy it every week, so it's not like paying 28.5 extra p or whatever for it is going to break the bank. If we get to that situation, you'll know, because I won't be buying it anymore. But yeah, I really like basmati rice and find it easier to cook as well. And while we're on that subject, yes, I am now rinsing my rice, guys, and thank you for those tips. I didn't really know about that before, and it does make it better. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm not sure if I've said that in any of my previous videos. And then I got some just regular spaghetti because I need some long spaghetti. So I've got that to stick in the cupboard. I picked up some malted Wheaties for Gareth to take to work. I don't know if he needs any cereal at work or not, but if he doesn't, I can just keep them in the cupboard at home and he can have those. They're not too bad on ingredients, but mainly the thing is it's whole grain and they're cheap, 72p, but the ingredients aren't too bad. And the kids' choco pillows, they love these. Lily's still got her cereal in the cupboard because she doesn't get through it very quickly, and I don't buy this for the boys all the time anymore. But also it does say source of iron, source of fibre, and we did do they had, I'm going on a rambling one again, aren't I? I'll say this one thing and then I'll shut up. But once we had a lady come round from I don't know, the National Statistic place, NOS or something, and they were doing a food thing, and they wanted Zaki to do a food diary to see what he ate. So I had to write down everything he ate over the course of a week or something, and then send it off. And they did also want him to do a blood test, but I said, well, that won't be happening because he will not be happy to participate in that bit because he was only about 5. But I said, he'll do the food diary, no problem. And based on what he was eating, they came back and said, it was really interesting, came back with how much fat he was having, all an estimate because it was only on what he was eating. But it was basically a typical week. But his folate things and B vitamins were all quite high, and I put that down to the fact that he ate quite a lot of cereal. Now, whilst I don't want him eating a lot of cereal because I'm trying to up his protein and everything, I want him to have a balance, you know. There needs to be balance in life, doesn't there? And they also really flipping love these. And also, if I'm running low on things to put in packed lunch boxes, stick a few of these in a little pot and hey presto, you've got a snack to add to their packed lunch. Because today, let me tell you, when I was making their packed lunches, there was a lot of I had to be very inventive because we had nothing left in the cupboards at all. They've all gone to school with a fine lunch, but I did have to get creative. I got 6 British free range eggs, but I've still got some up here, so I didn't need 12 really. We'll see. And then I got 8 sausage rolls because the kids love sausage rolls. They're good to either cut in half and put as a snack in their lunch, or as an alternative, give them a whole one for their lunch instead of a sandwich, basically. And Gareth quite likes them. And my sister, if she comes here after work starving, she'll have one as well. British cooked chicken for rolls for their lunches, and British cooked ham, whoops. So, and also they might just have a slice of that as a snack when they tell me how starving hungry they are, because they think that I don't feed them enough. Chorizo slices, again, good for a snack in lunches. The kids snack on them. I add them onto pizzas or into like sandwiches or rolls or whatever. And then I got some chew bits for Lily because they're more expensive than the regular yogurts, but I feel like sometimes she deserves a little treat, doesn't she? I don't buy them all the time and she loves these. I think it's because they're in a tube. It's a novelty thing. And then I've got some Greek style honey yogurt for Gareth. Now this is something that I found out as well. He showed me the other day. If you look on the back, I don't know how he found this out. If you look on the back, there's like a little circle. So that's made in the UK. And it's Greek style yogurt. But this is Greek 10% fat yogurt. And if you look on the back here, it says GR, meaning that was made in Greece. So that's like proper Greek yogurt. And then there was like other ones saying Ireland, some yogurts made in Ireland. But yeah, that was quite interesting. But I got him this, which is quite expensive. And then I got him this, which wasn't that expensive. And then there's a Greek style natural yogurt that's much cheaper that he's going to have some weeks because I'm not made of money. And neither is he, unfortunately. And Greek style coconut yogurt, because this is delicious. I love this. This is mine. I nearly bought 2 and then I thought, no, I'll get 1 because no, I'm not using very good English today. There are some chocolate hoop cereals left in the cupboard that I can eat. Also some porridge, so trying to be mindful of spending and not wasting food. I bought 6 pints of milk because we get through quite a lot of milk, especially now I'm giving the boys a chocolate milkshake every morning with their breakfast to get more calcium and protein into them. I bought some British medium cheddar, Greek style salad cheese because Gareth and I will have a feta salad one evening for dinner. 10 mild cheddar slices because I thought the kids might quite like to snack on these. Charlie used to call it mouse cheese because there used to be a picture of a mouse on the front. I guess now he might call it cow cheese because there's a picture of a cow on the front. But yeah, they can either just have a slice of cheddar. They've kind of gone off Gouda, or I don't know. Someone did tell me I pronounced it right, but then with it's meant to have a soft G, and I don't know what that sounds like. Anyway, so they've gone off Gouda, although it's still my favourite. I love it. But I just bought 10 mild cheddar slices this week. It was a lot cheaper than the Gouda too. British creme fraiche because I'm going to do a creamy salmon pasta for me and Gareth one evening. The kids won't eat that, so they'll have a kiddie dinner. But I've got 1 salmon fillet in the freezer that needs using, so I figure I can just put it through some pasta with that. So I looked up a little recipe and I need that for that. And then I got 2 garlic baguettes because as long as my head stays okay, I can have the play date today. And I'm doing them pizza. Like that's going to be like my tag thing when I have play dates. They are all going to have pizza and garlic bread because it's just easy and it tends to be a crowd pleaser for kids. And then I've got 1 to put in the freezer for, you know, emergency nights where I can't think of a side to give fussy children. I got some popcorn, sweet popcorn for snacks. Boys like it and so do Gareth. Lily doesn't like it. And I'm quite glad really, because I was a bit cagey about giving her popcorn anyway, because it's a bit choky and she's still quite little. And then I bought 3 cheese and tomato pizzas, because I'm going to add cheese to these anyway. But I've got 2 frozen ones. No, I haven't. I've got 1 frozen big one in the freezer still. So the boys will share that with garlic bread. And then Lily and her 2 friends can have a little pizza each and have some garlic bread. I bought strawberry flavoured jelly, because Zach really likes jelly. I think, anyway, he liked these jelly pouches that my neighbour gave us. And Gareth really likes jelly anyway. So I can make up a thing of jelly for them to have. And then I bought, as a little treat, milk chocolate malted milks. I've never had these before. They sound quite nice. I checked the ingredients. They weren't too bad. I mean, and I know I'm trying to move away from ultra processed stuff, but again, I'm trying to have balance whilst also not spending £120 in the shops every week. So there we go. And I bought chocolate raisins as well. 2 packs of chocolate raisins, because me and Gareth love them. Charlie likes them, and now Lily likes them too, which is good. Because although they're covered in chocolate, they are raisins, and she won't eat regular raisins because that would be, you know, way too healthy and, you know, conventional. So, but if I can get her to have some chocolate raisins as a treat, it's like a half healthy thing, isn't it? Sort of anyway. And then Zach doesn't like them, but you know, him and Charlie will like the milk chocolate malted milks. So will me and Gareth. I've already opened these roasted salted peanuts. I love peanuts. I don't like them if they're not roasted and salted, because they just don't taste as nice. But you know, ideal for snacking, and peanuts are good for you. I was going to buy cashew nuts, but peanuts were considerably cheaper. And also I won't eat the whole packet in one go with cashew nuts. I just love them. I'll eat them like candy. They're just so yummy. So I don't know how good it is for you to eat a whole pack of cashew nuts in one go. Probably not ideal. I think my eye is going. God. Right, so where else did I get to? Specially selected coleslaw, because we're going to have a tuna salad for dinner tonight, because we're not having pizza with the kids. So I've bought 2 iceberg lettuces, and we'll have one tonight, and then one another night when we have a salad, our feta salad, because I do use 1 whole lettuce when we do a salad for dinner, because it needs to be big if it's salad. It needs to fill you up. And I bought a bag of mixed peppers. I've got 3 yellow ones in there and 1 green, and I'm doing a chilli, so that'll be perfect. And then I've got a bag of mini easy peelers. I would have normally bought 2, but because we're going on holiday, I don't want to have extra fruit kicking about going bad in the fridge. I bought a whole load of apples. So I bought some British mini apples, and I'm going to have those. I'll take them to work as my snack. And my eye is definitely going. I'm getting that funny aura thing. So I'll take this to work as my snack, because I like to have that. But my kids are so fussy with apples. It's not worth buying cheap ones, because I throw them all away because they don't like them if they're even a little bit soft. So I got jazz apples, because they look really nice. The Braeburn apples didn't look like they were up to much in Aldi. So I thought I'd get the jazz apples that were only £10, I hope not, 10p more. But they look really nice, don't they? And then on offer, they had pink lady apples. So I got the kids some pink lady apples, or Nonna's apples, as my kids call them. So hopefully they will like the apples this week. And then my eye is really going now. All I can see is like swirlies in the bottom. I'm going to have to take some pills. I got a small thing of carrots, because I don't need that many carrots. So I just bought a little packet. 2 things of baby cucumbers, because they were on the Super 6 for 69p each. Charlie likes them, and buying another packet of these was cheaper than buying just 1 regular cucumber for me and Gareth. I bought a thing of cherry tomatoes, because me and Gareth are the only ones that like them. And I picked these up, and I've already had a few. They were really, really yummy. Marinated tomatoes. I thought they were sun-dried. They kind of taste like they are sun-dried anyway, but they were really nice as a treat. I won't normally buy them, but I was, drawn in, wanted them. Went shopping hungry, shouldn't do that. Blueberries were on the Super 6 as well, so I picked up some of those, even though I said I wasn't going to get berries this week because they are quite expensive, but, you know, I love blueberries. And 2 things of seedless red grapes, 1 for Zach, 1 for me and Gareth. And then carrying on with like the fruity stuff, I'm aware I haven't done things over here yet. Just bear with, you're going to have to bear with me with this whole haul, because my head's obviously not great. Dried cranberries for me. Now these are, semi-healthy, because if you look on the ingredients, It's cranberries 62% and then sugar and sunflower oil. So not ideal, but I thought they are really sweet, so it might stop me from, like, I don't know, pigging out on chocolate or anything. But I haven't bought any chocolate this week, so I can't pig out on chocolate. But yeah, anyway, I really like those as a little snack if I'm fancying something sweet. Bought a tin of pineapple slices and 3 tins of sliced peaches for Gareth, me and Zaki. Strawberry dinos I've got in the cupboard. I've got one whole thing of bear yo-yos, which Lily is the only one that eats the bear. No, they all like bear yo-yos, but Lily will only eat the bear yo-yos. I don't know whose stick of rock this is either. It's one of the kids. I reckon it's Lily's. My mum bought her from when she went to Devon, because the boys have eaten theirs already. But I thought the boys will eat the strawberry dinos, and as I'm only going to one shop each week now, I need to stock up on certain things. So the boys will eat these now, and Lily will eat the bear yo-yos. And I bought 2 packs because I want them to snack on like fruity things rather than rubbish. And they do have smoothies in Aldi, but like the ingredients I don't feel are worth paying the price, if that makes a sense. There was 4 for £1.59 or £1.69, and they were like mostly puree and concentrated juice. So I thought, well, I'll just buy some orange juice and concentrate because I'm in Aldi this week. These were £1.69, I think, for 6, and then I'll put them in the lunch boxes. And I know they are just full of sugar, but they're also a good thing of vitamin C, and if they're drinking them while they're eating, hopefully that will be better for them rather than just drinking it on their own. Better for their teeth if they're having it with a meal, but also, I don't know, if they're eating, maybe the sugar will be absorbed differently. I've got no idea, but I did hear that if you eat an apple, and this probably doesn't apply if you're a diabetic, but if you eat an apple, the sugar doesn't affect you in the same way because of the fibre. You're eating like the whole fruit, whereas with fruit juice, it is just sugar, basically. But yeah, anyway, that was just a bit of a treat for their lunch boxes because they love having juice boxes in their lunch. They get quite excited when they look at it in the morning and see that I've put a juice box in. So, and they won't have one every day either. I do ration them. Yeah. So anyway, I sound like a really mean mother, don't I? But yeah, I have to stop them from eating everything all in one go. And then over here, I've got some panty liners. I ran out of those. 2 things of toilet tissue because we have run out of that, and I don't really want to not be without it when we've got kids. A pack of baby wipes, a thing of kitchen towel, 2 things of toilet tissue, and I need to go and give one to my neighbour because we completely ran out of toilet roll yesterday, and I had to go and say to Terry and Julie, can I have some toilet roll please, and I'll replace it tomorrow. So they gave me 2 rolls. We've only used 1, well, not the whole one, but we haven't opened the other one, so I'll go give them their roll back and give them one of mine. And I bought 9 rolls from Lidl, I think, last week, and it didn't last as long as this stuff did, so I'll probably carry on buying this lot. I bought myself some aloe vera nourish body lotion because I am nearly out of lotion. I'm nearly out of toilet cleaner as well, so I bought this one rather than bleach because it was a bit cheaper. And then I bought the best rolls in the world, according to me, from Aldi. These are really yummy. And I bought some wraps because I'm going to be making the kids quesadillas for dinner one evening, and hopefully I'll remember to show you how I do that as well because I have had a request from someone to show me how I make the quesadillas. And then I've just bought 2 packs of Scotch pancakes. One I'm going to pop in the freezer, and one I'm going to put in the cupboard. These are good for snacks for the kids, or if I need to pop like an extra thing in the lunchbox, I'll just wrap up a plain pancake and they can have that, or if they want a little snack. So I think that's about it. And then this lot's going to turn into banana bread. So that's it. I didn't buy any of the tonic water this week because obviously I was in Aldi, and they do have a posh kind of tonic water in Aldi, but it's got sucralose in it, so I won't buy it because it's got sweetener in it, which is a real shame. And something else, yes, I saw. So I have to make my own jelly because I was going to buy Zach some ready-made pots of jelly, but they're all no added sugar, and they've all got acesulfam K in them, which is a type of sweetener, and that really annoyed me because why can't I just get regular jelly? And then the people that want the sugar-free stuff and don't mind having sweetener can do that. I don't know, it just really annoyed me, so I had to buy the other jelly. But Gareth went out the other day and bought like £13 worth of this Fever Tree stuff because it was the last day that it was on club card offer. So we are stocked up for tonic water for probably the next 3 days before he drinks it all. I'm joking. He doesn't have a gin problem. It's just we both rather like it, and the tonic water's really nice. And he also picked up a couple bottles of this Fever Tree Sicilian lemonade, and that's really yummy as well. So I would recommend trying that. That is nice. Their other drinks are really yummy as well. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. This lot cost me £82 something. I'll put the price on screen. My meal plan for this week, I'll quickly go through with you. Okay, so moving on to my meal plan. Oh God, my eye's gone funny again. Oh, right. Tonight's Tuesday. The kids are having pizza and we're having a tuna salad. Tomorrow, and I might change the days that I do things, but anyway, this is what I've got written down here. Pork chops and mac and cheese and veggies, and the kids will have pork chops, probably just with plain pasta and some veggies. I've got chilli and rice and veg for another night, a sausage casserole for another night with veggies and homemade bread rolls, or just what's it called? A loaf of homemade bread. And I'll use my new bread slicer, which I haven't had a chance to try yet. My head's starting to hurt now. Another night I'll do the kids' quesadillas, and we'll have chicken Kievs with packet rice and salad because I've got that in the freezer in the cupboard. And then over the weekend we are really busy, so yeah, that chicken Kievs dinner and quesadillas is for the kids one night on the weekend, and another night at the weekend we'll have a feta salad, and the kids will just have chicken nuggets and fish fingers and beans or something. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm reading, I'm just not doing very well. And then another night I'll do the creamy salmon pasta and salad for me and Gareth, and I'll probably do hot dog spaghetti for the children because they loved that when I did it before. And then another night we'll have chilli and rice with mixed beans because I've got a tin of mixed beans in the cupboard, and in addition to beef, and I've also got 2 chili con carne packet mixes in the cupboard. So I just want to kind of use as much as I can before I go on holiday, so hopefully next week's shop won't need to be very big because I'll only need like a few days things. So yeah, that's my food haul for this week. I'm really sorry it's been a bit my words haven't been great because struggling here a little bit now. So I'm going to get all this put away, go get the kids from school, take some painkillers, and hopefully I'll be okay. So I hope that you're all doing really well, and I hope that you're all doing really well. Welcome to new subscribers because we've had quite a few people subscribe recently, so that's been wonderful. I couldn't believe how much it went up over the weekend. Thank you so much. And to all my existing subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and watching me and supporting my channel, and for always making like such lovely comments and things. And thank you for all your lovely comments on our couples Q&A that we did. If you haven't seen that, just go and look at my other videos. It'll be fairly recently that I uploaded it. Thank you for your lovely comments on that. Someone said they would like to see the kids as well, so who knows, maybe one day we'll do a family Q&A, maybe when I get to 3,000 subscribers, who knows, but maybe that'd be quite fun to do. So take care everybody. I'm gonna go and take care of all this and take care of this hopefully, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, bye.